Well, good morning. I got a buddy of mine, Jerry.
Good morning.
And Jerry and I go way back. We've ridden many miles on bicycles, and I think we did the Peak of the Guyu, the 100 there. Yeah. And well, I don't know, but you know what? That's one thing. And you start out riding with people in that Peak of the Guyu, but you never finish with the person you start out with. It's 100 miles is a lot of miles. Anything can happen.
I think you finished like an hour before I did.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a big gap. I was like, wow.
The Jerry told me he hadn't been fishing before and would like to come out here and try it. So Jerry's new at this. Don't laugh at him.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask a lot of questions too.
All right, that's good. That's good. All right, we'll get back to you when we start fishing. There's a scent juice right next to you. There.
Okay.
All right.
What are we doing? Talk to me.
Now, let's grab our rods.
Okay.
You're going to be using that brown one.
Oh.
It's got a cork on it with a little shrimp.
This one?
Yeah.
And you're using this one?
Yeah.
So when you say cork, you're talking, oh, okay, I see it now. This is what you're talking about.
Yeah. Now, unhook your shrimp there, and I'll put some of this juice on it.
Okay, okay. Let me just...
There. And what you'll do is when you cast this out, you'll just kind of pop your cork here and there every once in a while, and make it kind of look the noise and the action of the shrimp underneath will attract the fish.
So when I cast it out, what do I do? I just leave it there and just go like this?
Yeah, you'll cast it out, let it sit there for 20 seconds, and then pop.
Oh, pop like
pop it,
like
reel it
this.
in, pop it. Yeah.
Oh, reel it in and pop it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You'll just kind of get it slowly back to you, and then you'll cast it out again.
Oh, okay.
And you'll be sitting in that chair right there.
This one here?
Yeah.
And in that direction?
Well,
or that direction, or it doesn't matter.
Let me get the boat moving before we cast, so you can, because we'll end up actually fishing off this side.
Okay.
Over there, and there we go.
So what does the green light mean? Is it safe?
Oh, it just attracts fish.
Oh.
The color there is it attracts fish better than any of the other colors. But you could use a white light. But
because have you ever seen the Great Gatsby? The lady always put out the green light.
Oh, you know what? I never read that book.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering, it was just like what it meant.
Even though it was required in school. You know, one book I surprisingly interested me was Gone with the Wind. There's a pack full of history in that, because the way she wrote that book, you could feel what kind of politics was in the air with the corruption and stuff. Even though they say it's a love story, I didn't get into it for a love story. I thought she was a dumb bitch in love with a guy she's never gonna have, But the problems she had to go through and what she had to do was just like real life, and I enjoyed that one.
Gone with the Wind. I've been listening to audiobooks.
Yeah, I did the audiobook for that. Yeah.
I think I need to do that.
It took like a month to. That was a long audiobook. All right. Yeah, so you kind of want to cast to shore, but make sure you don't get onto it or hit those trees.
Yeah.
So you might need to practice a bit to accomplish that, but
Like that, and then.
Yeah, I put a cork on it just because it's easier to use the bait on that. But I do have another rod. If I'm catching them and you're not, we'll switch you over.
That's all right. It's a learning experience. Well. Oh, but when you say pop it, you mean like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even if you make a little pop on the, if you pop it, yeah, like that noise will attract that fish. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording.
So they have to reel it fast, or?
No, it actually might work better if you take a little bit
slower.
Slower, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Now up against the shore, there's something moving around. Now, I'm to the left of that, but there was something moving over there.
Do I need? I don't need to keep my
bell open. No.
Like my finger on the rope.
No. Some people do so they can feel the fish bite, but these newer rods and stuff, you can feel it without having to put the finger on the line.
Okay.
But I remember having to do that when I was a younger man.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're supposed to do, but I mean.
But that's because they had different materials that were made using those rods, and you needed to feel that fish bite, and the only way you could feel it is by holding the line.
Oh, okay. So do I keep my my rod down?
Yeah, and you can just like pop it.
Okay.
Ooh. Wow, you see that? Oh. You might want to cast in that area right where that fish jumped. I think that was a ladyfish.
A ladyfish? That's the name of the fish?
Yeah, it's got three names. One of them's ladyfish. This is the one I normally had. Some people call it a skipjack, and then some call it a poor man's tarpon, because they fight like tarpon do.
And tarp it's a like you can find that kind of fish down here, or
I've caught one out of this river.
Oh
yeah, they're not too common. I've only caught one, and a lot of people haven't caught any. It was like 4 foot long.
The tarp?
I caught it on that rod. I was using that rod when I caught it with the cork and that little tiny shrimp. The exact same setup.
Well, I'm gonna catch a marlin today, so.
You might. That's why I like fishing saltwater. You never know what you're gonna get, and they're usually big. Freshwater, I just see one moving over there. Ooh, had a little bite.
Oh, you see that one?
Yeah. See, when you see that, that's where you want to cast.
Oh, I just cast it here, and there's a big fish next to me. Oh. So people have been wanting to come with you?
Yeah.
Well, that's good, because that grows your channel.
Huh?
That's good, because that grows your channel. Because then more people will be like, hey, look it.
Well, I might have legal issues because of to bring people out into your boat if they're not your friends and stuff.
Oh.
Then you got to have a captain's license.
Oh.
I've got a record of diabetes, even though my blood tests don't show I have it now.
Yeah.
But since I had it, I can't get a captain's license.
Oh, because they're scared you might like
pass out. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I might not be able to take people, and I took you because we're buddies.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't have to worry you're going to sue me if something happened.
People see you. They're freaking crazy.
Yeah.
That's why you can't really trust people.
You see that moving right there? That's a fish. That's a good cast.
Yeah, people would do that a lot, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and well, now the store's got cameras watching every aisle, and it's not trying to protect people from stealing stuff. It's protecting them from the slip and fall,
from lawsuits.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people for a while, all you ever heard on the news was people suing for every single little thing.
Yeah.
I remember the big one. I remember it was when look at that heron.
Yeah, I've never seen him get out that deep in the water before.
But I remember the McDonald's. Remember that lady that spilled the coffee on herself? Yeah. She sued.
And I think for hot coffee. Yeah. I see people complain about coffee being too cold to where what are you gonna do? I've even watched a woman say the fries were cold, and I watched the guy. He just pulled it up and he dumped it in the trash can and fried another batch.
Yeah. I think
I'm like, those fries weren't cold. It was
just her being
her. Yeah.
Yeah. I have whenever my coffee's too hot, I just let it sit there for a little bit before I drink it, because you could tell it when it's hot.
Right.
But I think lately people have just been more sensitive to stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's like you can't do stuff or say anything around them because it might offend them or something.
I had a little bite right there.
There's a lady. I was delivering a package, and now the packages, they don't even put like plastic tape. They use that paper tape.
Yeah.
And I remember it was on Saturday, and the package was like torn open because of the paper. And she looked at me like I went through it, and I'm like, lady, that's paper tape. They shouldn't have used paper tape,
Right.
But I know she was upset about it. I was like, well, there's nothing I could do about it because I didn't do it,
Yeah.
But she came at me real aggressive. It's open. I'm like, okay, well, there's nothing I could do about it. Really, like, it's the shipper's fault. The guy that sent it.
Right. You guys don't package it for me.
They're just being cheap about the materials they're using to ship the boxes out.
I had a bite. Good bite, too.
Oh,
I just got fiber internet.
Oh, yeah.
And before, when I try to upload one of my videos up to YouTube, it would take like 16 hours.
Oh, wow.
And now it takes like 4.
That's pretty good. 4?
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
Huh. They're putting fiber everywhere now.
I've been waiting for it. AT&T doesn't have it. So I went with a company called Gigabyte.
That's the company you with?
Yeah.
Huh. I never heard of them.
Brand new.
Oh.
Out of Dallas. They came in there and put fiber in our neighborhood. It took them a lot longer than, something went way over there. Not quite.
Those guys are making a killing. Those guys are installing the fiber.
It took them like, well, they contacted me in May thinking that they'd be done. And in June, I saw them rerun the fiber. And I go, oh man, they must have a problem that they couldn't figure out. And they're blaming the cable. And they don't know where it is within the cable, so they're just redoing it all.
Well, I seen them in Westaco. They're going crazy over there putting the fiber.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, we've been waiting for it down here.
But you know what? I don't even use my internet for anything. Like, my kids have a computer.
Yeah.
I don't even get on that computer. All I ever do is just watch like TV shows if there's anything good. But lately, there's not even good TV shows either.
I've been watching them old Western movies on YouTube.
Oh. I need to start doing. Well, I think it's because I just get out too late.
Yeah. I'm canceling my DirecTV account that I've had for many years.
Oh, wow.
At the same time I canceled it was kind of weird. Like, I got one of those smart homes.
Yeah.
So I had to change routers and everything, and I had to go every one of those devices and hook up to the new router. And even my solar panels on the roof, they had to be hooked up to the internet. I'm like, fuck, I didn't even know about it. I just get an email saying, hey man, your solar panels are offline. You got to go get them. I'm like, shit.
So your solar panels have to be online also?
Well, the company that monitors the performance of them,
yeah,
they're the ones that I don't think it has to be, but they do. They do connect there, and then they send you a monthly report on how your solar panels are performing.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
They don't even charge for it. Well, they may in the electric bill, but
yeah, my electric bill's been crazy. It's like $400.
Well, before I got solar panels, my electric bill was, it had a bite right there. Ooh. My electric bill was like $200 in the summertime.
Yeah.
And maybe $120 in the winter.
Wow, that's pretty good.
But the solar panels cost more than my electric bill. They cost me $285 a month.
Oh, wow.
So, but the reason why I went with solar was mostly because the way all our fuel prices and everything escalated.
Yeah.
And I was coming to a retirement. I figured I'd have a stabler bill that I could manage.
Yeah.
Because like in the summertime, even though I use more electric, you got longer days. Yeah. So you get more juice. My summertime electric bill is like $25,
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's good. What? Can you just pay out the solar panels? Or you can't?
Yeah, you could. And you know what? You get that tax incentive. And I think it was like the first, they spread it out over 2 years.
Yeah.
I get $10,000 and then they told me that I was supposed to pay, if I paid that federal tax down, my panels was only going to be $200 a month. Well, when it was all said and done, I had $18,000 back from the federal government.
Oh,
and I never made the call to the bank to put that money back. It's still, that money's still in the bank, but they were supposed to, I think, ask for it, but if they ain't asking for it, I'm hanging on to it.
Yeah, they probably don't even realize.
Well, the only thing is that they actually get more money by me not paying it in, because I got to pay $285 instead. What I'm actually, by paying that money in, I'm reducing the amount that's borrowed, and so they don't charge as much as they are.
Like a regular bill?
You see how you see the sandy beach kind of like along the shore there?
Yeah.
Typically the water you don't see that beach, and it's probably about 12 inches above where it is now.
Oh, so we're in low tide right now?
Yeah, we're in low tide. That's probably why the fishing's kind of sluggish.
This is better than the other fishing that I've done before, where you just sit there and don't even move.
Yeah.
And I never catch anything. But I told my son Joey that I'm gonna buy some reels so we could go fishing together. Cause you could do this kind of fishing, right? Like off the banks also.
Yeah, and you know what? In my last video, there's something right there. In my last video,
yeah,
I kind of said that it's kind of funny how the guy who fishes from the shore tries to throw it to the middle of the river, and the guy who fishes from the boat tries to throw it to the edge of the shore. and what they really, the key of that whole thing is if you're on the bank, you want to kind of put your bait not exactly perpendicular to the shoreline, but maybe kick it out with a little bit of anger. But you want to be fishing the structure of the shoreline. And if you get too close to the bank, you don't have enough water.
Okay.
But that's the
key
ID. That's the key right there. I spent 2 years
figuring it out.
I was determined I was going to learn how to fish from shore, and I did it. Now, what's nice about this river is between here and Rio Hondo, it's all wildlife management area, and there's like 20 miles of unfished territory.
Oh yeah. That one time we came kayaking this way, something big hit the bottom of the kayak, and my brother got all scared. He thought it was an alligator. There's alligators out here, right?
Yeah, I'm on videos. I came one was hanging in front of me, and he was scaring all the fish, so I had to pedal around him.
You could eat alligators too, right? Or just the tail?
This part of the river doesn't have that many alligators unless it's during the flood.
Okay.
And I think they wash. This is salt water here, and alligators don't like salt water, but they will get into it. Wow. And when it rains a whole lot, you'll see them here, but you'll see them more down at the mouth before it gets into the bay. You'll see quite a few down there. And they're coming out of that wildlife management area.
Yeah.
And you've seen them back there.
I seen them back there.
I went to a pond back there, and it's a pond that we really haven't been to. And all that big lake that you go to the Osprey Lookout.
Yeah.
It was completely dry.
Oh, really?
And the only place that had water was this one pond that I stumbled across. And it was packed full of gators, man. Packed. Big ones, too.
Was it the one off the bike trail?
Well, you let's say if you're going down that road towards the
street.
It's like that where we saw that big ass rattlesnake. That road there.
Oh yeah.
And,
I remember that.
You know where the creek is? You cross the creek.
Yeah. Is it around that area?
Once you cross the creek, there's a pond off to the right. That one right there.
Oh. Yeah, you've been getting a lot, right?
Well, it was pretty cool. There was a lot of exotic birds there. I did a video of all this stuff of it and put it on YouTube. One thing about that, when I do that kind of stuff, is people who watch my YouTube channel for my fishing videos, they don't really like the nature and the bike ride ones.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't like riding bikes.
Yeah, that's true.
They look down on people that, I don't know. I don't know if they look down on it, but they don't see the fun in riding bikes.
Yeah. You know, that bridge that we rode to and we saw all those fish. Yeah. The same trail as where we saw the rattlesnake, right. But you keep going, hit that other bridge with the. I went over there and the redfish were just slamming the bait, man. Oh, I got that. It was good. I was saying, hey, man, subscribe to my channel, and you said something on there
Yeah, like don't give it away.
Yeah, don't give it away. That's what it was. Yeah. No, don't. Yeah.
I done the videos where all the alligator guards are right there hanging out.
Yeah.
And people always ask me where's it at, and I'm like, I don't think you can go fishing there. They can't go fishing, right?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
But no, I had a guy who I guess he observes the wildlife and makes sure it's healthy.
Yeah.
He stopped me and talked to me. And he told me if I was in a kayak and came off this river and paddled back there, I could fish it.
Really?
Yeah.
But you have to get kayak over there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because this boat's too big to make it back down that creek.
Yeah.
And you could use an airboat, I guess, but he said you can't do it by foot because you'd be on land.
Yeah.
But if you access it with a boat, it's okay to fish.
You know, Derek and me went back there when he was younger.
Did you?
Yeah, we went off the what's that called? The Arroyo City, the park there.
Yeah, Adolph County.
Yeah. So we went all the way over there, but it gets super shallow even in.
Ooh, got it! Oh, shoot!
That would have been cool.
Did you see him jump?
Yeah.
That was what the ladyfish, poor man tarpon. And I saw it splash over there. That's why I cast it over here.
But it's real calm, right?
Twice out here, no, 3 times out here, I've seen a cork like that floating in the water, and then you'll see a fish take it under. And then I'll go chase it and try to cast it, hook up onto the string there.
Yeah.
And I've reeled in some big redfish off those things. Yeah. They broke somebody's line, and they still have that cork and hook in their mouth. But that one looks like someone hit the tree. And
it got snagged.
Yeah.
But we went back there. I went back there with Derek, right? And he just slept, bro, because of the rocking. But I got to a point where it was so shallow I couldn't go no more in the kayak. So it'd be hard to get to that spot on the kayak.
Well, it depends on the water level. You know how sometimes certain parts of the year the water's real low.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's real high. Like, I want to say May and June, the water is usually at a pretty good height. Ooh, I had a bite there.
I think I had a bite earlier because my cork went down.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But it was like real, I guess, subtle.
Yeah. That broke them down on that little bank with no bulkhead there.
Yeah.
And that broken on Memorial Day, August 2023, I hooked a big ass snook over there, and I got it all the way up to the edge of the kayak.
Yeah.
And the string got caught up in my stringer, and I ended up losing it. A year later, 2024, Memorial Day, fishing over there, I caught a 30-inch snook. I think it's the same freaking fish.
It's the same fish?
I had pictures and videos of both of them there.
Oh, wow.
So I know we're in 2025, Memorial Day, I'm fishing right over there.
Let's see if we can get it next year.
Yeah. He'll be waiting for me.
It's like, we meet again.
I released him.
Oh, you did?
In 2024, yeah. Because he's too big. Oh, you can't keep him over 28.
Oh, I didn't know that. I got to learn all this stuff.
Yeah. I got a fishing towel. I put all the Texas legal limits, so I can look at that and remember that stuff. And it changes every year. Like they change the trout sizes to where it's 15 to 20 you can keep it, and then if it's over 30 you can keep it. But if it's between 20 and 30 you can't, and less than 15 you can't.
Oh wow.
I've been fishing for a long time, and I have never caught a 30-inch trout.
Oh wow, there's a big fish right there.
Yeah, that's what you cast that port right next to that, and
I think they laugh at us. You didn't catch me today.
Usually I'd have a couple on the boat already.
It's all right. I think they're all just hanging out on that side. Cause there's one right now on this side. Let me see if let me just cast it a little right
Ooh. Usually in the summertime is when I try to get here early, because by 10:30 it's fucking hot out here.
Yeah, I bet. At work, a lot of guys are dehydrating and passing out because it's so hot out there.
Yeah. They got a place where you can carry water, I don't say?
You gotta bring your own ice chest. Remember, you saw the ice chest in the car?
Yeah.
My car? That you have to bring your own ice chest and your own water.
Wow.
Yeah, but some guys are they don't think. Some guys will only take like 6 bottled waters for the whole day. Like lately I've been taking watermelon and dragon fruit. The dragon fruit's good.
Is it? I haven't had it.
It's good. It's like it tastes like a grape with a whole bunch of seeds in it, like chai seeds.
Yeah.
It's real good. But Josie says it's too expensive because it's like $5 for just one little fruit.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. That's probably why I haven't tasted it.
She's like, it's too much. I'm like, it's all right. I'm paying.
Well, I like mangay root or tamangay root.
What is that?
It begins with a T. It's like tamangay, but it's kind of a root.
Huh.
And I like it when my wife puts it in soup.
Okay.
And it's $4.98 a pound. And my wife won't buy it, but we were at San Benito at HEB there, and she's looking at that. I said, buy it. Oh, I had a bite right there. And she says, no, it's too expensive. I said, I'll pay it. I want it. Put it in the damn basket.
I'll pay.
Yeah.
That's what I told Josie. Like, bro, I'm paying for it. Just freaking. We spent like $7 on coffee, like just a cup of coffee, like, you know?
Yeah.
And some people spend like $20 on just beer. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to waste the money somewhere. Just.
Yeah, you're right. It's just where we choose where to waste it.
Because it's going to, Earlier I had a bite. But when it bites, do I have to like yank on it or?
Well, not really. You just kind of pick up the rod tip and pull back, and then the hook will set that way. If you yank it, you might yank it out of his mouth. So you kind of want to just bring it up and then keep your line tight to where the rod bends.
Oh, okay. So like earlier I had it and it went down and it like pulled for a little bit, but I didn't know what to do.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, do I keep on just reeling it in? So
yeah, you keep on just reeling it in, and then you'll pick that rod tip up.
Oh, okay, that's the problem. I didn't put the rod tip up.
Yeah, my wife does the same thing. She'll stop reeling.
Yeah. So these lines, like, cause I know they go by weight. What?
That's
like,
30-pound test there.
30 pounds?
Yeah, braided. They call that braided line.
Braided.
Braided line is actually thinner than the monofilament that used to be
popular.
You know, back in the maybe 20 years ago. That's all you could get, and then they came out with braided. They call it spider wire.
Oh yeah, I remember the spider wire.
And I remember I was using spider wire for my first time, and I hooked a big old bass out of Lake Conroe. But my lure was wrapped over the top of a tree branch, and I was able to, that spider wire allowed me to pull that bass out of the water. I could get up under and put a net under him and lower him back into the net, and then bring the fish over to the boat, unhook the fish, and get my lure back without breaking the line. Mono, you couldn't do that.
It would just break?
Yeah, it'd break. The tree would have, just cut it in half. So
what if I got like a lighter line, like instead of 30?
Yeah, but you probably want 10 to 15.
10 to 15?
Yeah. And I've got 15 on this rod, and the reason why I got 15 is because I couldn't find 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the fish are not heavy, right? But is it?
Oh, they're pretty big. I would say you're going to get anywhere from 6 to 15-pound fish.
Oh wow.
Some of those redfish are probably around 12 that I catch.
Yeah, but can you catch bass out here? Or is
No, no bass.
So
no.
where do you catch
Well,
bass
you know,
at?
actually, closer you get to Rio Hondo, you can catch a bass and catfish, freshwater fish.
Okay.
But I haven't caught any down here. And the snook, I think they like the closer you get to Rio Hondo, there's more snook.
And what's the snook? Does it look like a trout?
It kind of is, but it's silver. It kind of got a little yellow in the fins, and it's got a black stripe along the side. Ooh, you see that?
Yeah.
I keep getting that, but they aren't taking the lure. This is the same thing that happened the last time.
They're like, not today.
They call this the color is called the Turd Ferguson.
The what?
Turd Ferguson. It looks like a turd, but it kind of looks like the shrimp, and so it has been working pretty well because these fish have been eating shrimp.
Okay.
And now you'll see them jump along the shore, but I haven't really seen that going on today.
It's because it rained yesterday, you think? Did it rain?
Ooh. No, it didn't. It didn't. Well, it rained. It sprinkled yesterday a little bit, but I don't think that had any effect on it. The water looks pretty good.
It rained in San Benito yesterday. It wasn't a lot, but.
Ooh, got him.
Oh,
that's a
wow.
lady.
Ah!
GoPro, start recording. Oh,
That was a good one.
my line. God dog it. GoPro, stop recording.
Hey, but they know how to get out of the hook, right?
Yeah, they usually damage the line when you hook them because of the.
So did he break it, or did he bite it off?
It's all he broke it. If you run your fingers across there, you can feel all the abrasions there.
And there is like a sport for them to get hooked and then to try to break it off.
Yeah, you know what? I believe you're right. I believe they like doing that stuff.
So am I going too slow or?
No, you're going about right. You can try different speed retrievals.
Yeah.
See if one works better than the other, but I think we're okay. Let's see this. Yeah. I'll try this one.
Breathe.
I'm gonna try top water. One advantage of pedaling kayaks versus paddling one is that when you got one that you can pedal, you can still control it with your feet and hold the rod.
Okay.
To where if you're paddling, you have to set that paddle down to control your rod.
You're right. But the pedal ones are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
I had my boss. He has a Hobie.
Yeah,
there's a pedal.
That's the most expensive one there. You know, when I was buying mine, the Hobies were like 5,000.
5,000?
Yeah, and the one I got was 3. It was called New Canoe.
Yeah,
and I really liked it. And when I got this boat, you know, I was gonna keep it, but I knew I was fooling myself because I'd never use it because
that's it. You already had the boat.
Yeah. And I would stop it right there. It's like an edge of the drop off, and you just kind of pop it a little bit here and there.
Like, what do you mean?
Like what you're doing there.
Uh-huh.
And I would pause it there for maybe a minute or so. There's something underneath that tree there.
And then bring it in?
Yeah, and then bring it on in. Ooh, had a bite.
But it's real relaxing out here, right?
Kind of, I mean, there's action, but for some reason, they're not getting hooked.
Oh. I got it.
Whoops, I think he's still in the tree. Just pull it harder you can.
I put it hard.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me take over there. All right.
Got it too close.
You gotta be. What I see is people break their poles a lot on that, so I'm gonna show you how to do this.
Okay.
What you want to do is you never want to bend it, and you never want to grab your pole up here; it'll break.
Okay.
So what you do is you grab this, and you just keep reeling it in till and you don't want it to slip.
Oh.
Oh, ooh, there it goes. All right.
So that's what you do.
I heard it pop.
Yeah, I heard it pop over there. Oh no.
Yeah. I'll get you a different pole.
Who texted
You
me?
know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use a different pole too.
First stop, the Buc-ee's. My daughter, she's riding her boyfriend, right? They bought a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So they rode their motorcycle all the way to take it to Houston. Oh, this one. Okay, so this one. All I do is just bring it in. I don't have to pop it.
No, that one, you'll reel it in kind of a moderate speed, and you can wiggle. I always wiggle mine and kind of pop it too as I'm reeling it in. You'll see me doing.
So when you say pop it, you're doing like this.
Here, let me see. All right. I'll reel it in like this, about this speed, and see, I kind of flip my wrist. Yeah, it's a flicker of the wrist.
Okay, okay.
Let me put some juice on there.
So they bought one of those Ninja motorcycles, and they
oh wow,
and they freaking went to Houston on it. I thought it was dangerous.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to ride a motorcycle for that.
Yeah, and then to have two people on it.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's real hard.
Like what the?
Because the Ninja's not comfortable for us. They're more of a racing bike, right?
Yeah. It's not a cruising bike. I was like, that doesn't seem like safe.
Yeah.
I told her not to go, to take a car instead, but they really wanted to go on the motorcycle.
Yeah, they wanted to
I said,
experience it, but they're going to figure out that maybe they should have listened to you.
Yeah. I was more worried because like they go 75 miles an hour on the expressway, and those people are like, some of them go 80, and they probably won't even see them.
Yeah. You know, I was coming back from Waco, and I was on a toll road where the speed limit was 85 miles an hour.
Oh yeah, and they're still go past 85, right?
Yeah.
My sister was doing that one time. We went to Dallas. She got on the toll.
Yeah.
That she was going like 100, but there's no cops on there, right? On the
I didn't
tolls.
see any that day.
There are no tolls. The cops on the toll bridge.
It's a free for all.
Yeah. Hey, maybe the cops can't go up there because
I didn't like driving 85 because the gas mileage starts going
bad
on there.
Well, I don't even like going past 70. Like I feel uncomfortable. Like I'm not going past 70. And then sometimes Josie gets mad. The speed limit 75, and I'm like, I know, but I'm comfortable at 70.
Yep.
I just like it. It's real like peaceful.
It is. It really is. This river is you don't have the hustle and bustle you do out there in the bay. Ooh, right there, huh?
I know. I was like, oh. So like this one, you don't need no weights or anything, right? It's just the weight on the
head there.
Huh.
You can cast right there where that thing popped. I'm already cleared there. Ooh. Gotta get away from the bank. There we go.
Oh, I see. When you tug it, it makes it go like left and right.
Right, exactly. It kind of makes it dark. And that's why those shrimp will jump around too. And mullets.
Now I'm scared to get it too close to the.
Yeah, if you like cast parallel a little bit, you know, in between the shore and the direction of the boat, and you'll stay safe. That's kind of what I do. And I'm trying to get away from the shore a little bit to give us that space. Ooh. Ooh. See if I can make it over there.
And this is called the Texas jig or what's it called?
What?
Like the way you set it up, is it called a Texas jig or?
No, it's basically just tie up to the jig head and that's it. That really isn't a name for it. The knot I use is an improved clinch knot.
Improved clinch knot.
And I've been using those for a long time, and they've done me pretty well. So there's other knots out there you can use, but I really haven't had a reason to change.
Yeah. Stick to what you know, right?
Yeah. Some people say the loop knot let your lure move freely, and it does let your lure move freely.
Yeah.
But to me, the friction of that extra movement wears away on that line, so I don't like it. I won't use it.
Oh.
But some people, swear by it because it gives the extra action on the lure. But I haven't really needed. I don't think that. Yeah. Usually, if you get it by a fish, they're gonna attack it.
Your son's real good at fishing too, right?
Yeah, and they get the.
So they get
make their own schedule. And stuff. I didn't really realize, but you're so much better if you can figure out how to make money and not have to work directly for somebody. And I mean, you're always going to have your paying customers, but and I'm talking about working in a company where, if things aren't financially going good, they're going to get rid of you in a heartbeat before they're going to get rid of themselves.
They're laying them off. Like, bro, they don't make sense, but a lot of people are saying they're doing it because of the contract. That's their way of like getting back at the employees.
Ah. So are you part of the Teamsters union?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hoffa. A lot of people don't know who Jimmy Hoffa is. His son was president up to.
Got him. You got it?
All
Right,
shit.
yeah, it's a good one too. GoPro, start recording. Oh man, he's gonna get in the motor. Oh God, he got off.
Yeah, but you know, at least you're getting bites.
GoPro, stop recording. That was a good one.
I saw it.
And I think how he got off was that he got in that dang motor. They do that, man. They'll run for that motor and try to break the line off for that.
But you know,
and I saw it jump out of the water, and it looked like a speckled trout.
Yeah. I just see white. I can't tell what fish are fish yet.
It takes a while to
recognize them.
Yeah.
All I see is a big fish. I'm like, oh shit, big fish.
Ooh, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, GoPro, start recording. Let me get at the net, reel it in. Oh, it looks like a good trout too.
It's a trout.
Yeah, just keep your rod tip up. Don't reel it too fast.
Okay.
But you want to keep your line tight at all times.
Tight.
And
do I need a?
Keep reeling. Well, he's keeping his head down in the water. You don't want to lift his head up out of the water.
Okay.
Okay.
No,
bring him up just drag him into the net. All right.
This is my first.
That's a good one too.
That's a good one.
All right, dude.
That was my first ever official catch.
Wow. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me some slack on that.
Okay.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so how would you like? I gotta see this process.
All right. I take my fish grabbers, and you can get by without them, but most people who fish for some time have them because
it's just easier.
It's just a tool. Now I see the hook. He's got it kind of deep in there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take these pliers and try to grab the shank of that hook. There we go.
Pretty good.
All right.
Can I take a picture?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Let me measure him real quick though.
Oh, okay. There has to be a certain size, right?
Yeah, and he's definitely big enough. I just want to make sure that he's not too big. You usually don't have to worry about it. Go ahead and get in back of that chair for a second.
Ooh. Oh, okay.
Ride's all dragging because that your the tape to measure him right underneath your feet.
Oh yeah, I was like,
there we go. Now he has to be 15, but can't be bigger than 20.
Oh, so how do you? So you measure from the tail, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's 18. Yeah. So you're good to go there.
Damn. I'm happy.
And you can hold this, and I'll take your picture. Or you let me use your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add it to my.
Okay. There we go.
I hope it doesn't fall off. Let me just there it is.
Yeah.
Damn, thank you. It's all because of you. Really?
All right.
So how do I hold it?
Usually you can put it on your foot on your belly, but my wife will never do that. She just does that. She doesn't wear.
Where did I go? Right here?
You're good right there. Yeah. There you go.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you. Because of you, I got that. I'm gonna tell my wife.
Yeah. Bring home some fish. I'll clean them up for you. If we don't catch any more, I'll give you that pack I already got in the freezer. So
oh, really?
Your whole family can
enjoy it.
Yeah. There's that. I hope my line isn't all wrapped up in the motor. That's one thing that's. All right, we got it.
We're good.
Yep.
Damn.
GoPro, stop recording.
I have a question. It's tight now. Did I break it? See?
Oh, you're wrapped up around the top.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, why isn't it?
Yeah. That's usually, it's wrapped around something on your roll rod when it happens. That was a good one.
Yeah. I was like, wow. That's how I get excited. That's my. Oh.
Ooh, had a bite.
So it's better to have lures.
To have what?
To have lures instead of like light bait. Because I seen people that use the light bait and all they ever get is catfish.
That's one of the drawbacks of live bait is you get a lot of what I call trash fish.
Yeah, they're what do you call those? Bottom feeders, right?
Yeah. But then they got the piggy perch and other fish that are undesirable that take your bait. So you spend a lot of time rebaiting your hook on fish that have no value to you.
Yeah, because this is easy. You just throw and reel, throw and reel.
But I was, you know, a popping cork and a treble hook kind of guy for many years.
Yeah.
And I was in Georgia and I started forcing myself to use lures. And I was using the gulp because they had the scent.
Oh, yeah.
Built in. And then it was here in this river where I
started to learn how to use lures?
Yeah, started using these soft plastic. And I had another thing about these
I'm out.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go over there.
I'm glad.
Whoops.
But I've seen people they use like frogs and stuff like that and crickets.
Yeah, frogs are good in fresh water.
Oh, okay.
But there's not too many frogs in the salt water. But I bet you if you used one, it would work. But the rule of thumb is you try to match the hatch. So if whatever you see in the water that they're feeding on, you want to use your lure to the same color, kind of an.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know. I saw one over there.
Now, that might have been a gar that.
A gar?
Yeah. I didn't get far enough there. Ooh, I had a bite. Ooh, bite again. Oh, dang. He was nibbling at the tail. I stopped it.
Yeah. Oh, so when you feel it nibbling, you have to stop?
No, usually they'll come up and grab it. But that I was pulling it to where he was not getting it, so I stopped, and maybe that helped, but it didn't help.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, right there, the same spot again.
Oh, wow, look at that big ass dolphin.
Right behind us, huh?
Yeah. Did you hear him?
I did.
So what do we do if we snag a dolphin?
Oh, you won't.
Oh.
In all my years, I've never.
Snagged the dolphin?
Never. They're too smart.
Last time Josie and me were kayaking over there behind the convention center.
Look at that. He's right there.
Yeah. Last time we were kayaking behind the convention center, and it was around the time where all the jellyfishes were coming into shore. Oh,
uh-oh.
Shit. I didn't even think it was going to go that far.
Yeah, that happens.
I keep on...
Let me lock this down.
There, I got it.
You got it. All right.
I learned.
You got it.
Yeah. But we're kayaking. A big-ass shark swam underneath us. Oh, wow. Is he mad or what?
I don't know what he's doing. Getting some good video off of it, though.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. I never seen him do that before.
Yeah, they usually come up and do it once, but he was doing it a bunch of times. I would cast towards that, in front of that bush right there on that mesquite bush.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got 3 bites out of that spot. I had a bite there. God, dog.
I don't want to get it snagged.
Oh, that's the same tree you just got out of it.
Yeah.
Is he telling me to cast back over there for us? Yeah. There he is again.